Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So back on No Man's Sky today, which is quite cool. I'm excited to play. I haven't played for about a week now, I think. Was playing some other stuff and doing some bits and pieces in real life. So back on this. So just before actually we get started, I just want to ask you a question because see if you guys have got an opinion on it. So I've been playing around with my graphics settings a little bit this week on this, and just as I came back into it, so I think I'd mentioned before that I had an upgrade to my PC fairly recently, and recommended, and I just got the GeForce Experience installed on my machine, and these are the recommended settings that it's telling me to use. Now I don't know about you, but I feel like none of this is particularly crisp. It's all quite blurry. So I've been looking at so it's recommending me to use all of these settings. So 1080p. I have actually got another monitor that can do better than 1080p, but I'm still uploading at 1080p's anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether I change that or not. I've turned off the motion blur. Those are the only personal preferences. I don't like that, and I've also turned off the light shafts. But I find this anti-aliasing setting, well, all the options for anti-aliasing really not all that great. That is definitely crisper, and it's not as it's not as blurry. But it's obviously got the issues that not having anti-aliasing on, so it's like the lines are all a bit flickery. So let me know what you think, guys, about that. Whether you prefer this or the anti-aliased option. You might not be able to tell too much on the upload, but yeah, this is definitely a lot sharper for me. But yeah, as I say, it's a little bit flickery. So plans for today. I've actually recorded this intro twice because I somehow lost the settings. I lost the recording the first time round. But so what we're going to do is I'm going to do some building. We're going to continue on with this part up here. I've got a comment from Heru. Apologies if I've just butchered your name, dude. Please let me know if I have. That he prefers this version. Well, the practical, the use of being able to practically use it, and I think I agree. I do kind of like this design, but I think it would look better if these were all consistent on this side, and then maybe if I'm doing more, I'd do some more like that. And then in terms of a couple other things. So also you'll notice if you look out here that I have placed 2 new base computers. So that's actually quite interesting to me because I had want to build something out into the water or over that area, which I'll tell you about. Well, I'm not going to tell you about. I'll actually just surprise you when the episode comes out. So no spoilers on that one. But I think something has changed in the game, because I don't believe you used to be able to do that. So when I made the episode about, and I'll probably just put a card here, so if you haven't seen this episode, but about how high you can built in a creative save, I just built up as high as you can build. And I believed at the time that the limitation that I actually experienced was the fact that I had reached the limit, or the edge limit of the base computer. Saying that, I think that there's my base computer over there, so it's just over there at the kind of where the landing pad is. That distance is pretty much that's where I've had to put the next base computer in order to extend the area on. But if you look, so that distance to that distance, I'm pretty sure when I did that vertical build that I was higher than that space. I feel like I was. I might be wrong. It might just be sort of deceiving that it looks a bit further away. But also what I found when I did that episode was that when I went up, as I say, I felt like I hit the range around the base computer. So I put a second base computer down up in the structure, but the game wouldn't let me register that as a base for myself. It came up with the claim invalid sort of thing that you would get if you were building near someone else. So I'm guessing that they have changed something to mean that as long as it's your own base computer, you can expand it. So I think, and I will go back and test this on that creative build, I think that means A, that you could probably build higher, but B, that you could have a much, much larger base as long as you just keep putting down the base computers. And I don't imagine, we'll have to see, we'll have to do some testing on this, but I don't imagine that what we experienced before with this, if you look in that, if you look in my little HUD that's just come up there on the right hand side of the screen, it shows me the base terrain edits. So I'm assuming that within the parameters or within the range of that new base computer, that number is going to be reset. Let's go down and actually have a quick look. And we are slightly digressing here. And also, this is going to be a little bit weird because, as I say, I lost the save, but I lost the intro to this video. But I'm going to cut in. So I've played this game quite a lot, and I haven't really done any of the mission stuff. So I might actually cut in a bit of the footage of me doing that. Yeah, okay. So it actually doesn't. It hasn't reset that base terrain edit number. Interesting. So that meter on the right hand side there is no different. So it doesn't consider these to be independent bases. So I wonder even just the fact that it's using the word base terrain doesn't necessarily mean base terrain. It means your global edit within your save, or it's considering that to be an extension of the same base and not a new base. But it does let me save those as new names. It does let me upload them as new ones. So I wonder if I was to go and remove my base on Gelb, whatever it is called over there, whether that would be considered to be the change to the overall base as well. Interesting. I'm not sure. We'll find out more on that probably in some future episodes when we do some work on that. So what I'm going to do today is I will cut away and I will show you. I have got some. I've got some living glass and stuff to sell, and then we'll go and cut to that mission, and then I'll be back, guys. All right. So back in a sec. Hey guys, so we actually, so I've just sold that stuff off, made, I'm up to kind of 120 odd million credits now, and I decided actually kind of on the way just to go do this mission, or attempt to do this mission. I'm not sure if this is going to go well, but, so this is one of the Ghost in the Machine missions, so I have to attempt to infiltrate this, this Corfax facility. So we're just flying over there right now. So just as we're flying over, actually, just so fill that up again. I might as well fill this up as well. Hopefully this isn't going to be a disaster, but we shall see. Yeah. So also one of the guys. So I got a comment from a guy called Regan Heath, actually a couple of episodes ago. Thank you if you're watching for the comment, Regan, which talked about mods and some of the mod packs that are available, and I hadn't really actually even realised there were mods for this game. So Regan was pretty much commenting to say check out this mod pack, which was all about kind of decor pieces and all that sort of thing. So I should definitely be checking that out at some point. I think I'm probably going to play a bit more with just vanilla for a while until I've kind of got into the point where I've run out of ideas, but I will definitely be doing that. So yeah, if you've got suggestions and stuff, guys, they're always welcome. I'm a bit of a noob at this game. I mean, I'm alright at the building, but a lot of the other things I don't really know. So here we are, and this is not something I've really done. So I have no idea how this is going to go. I have got a... Is it somewhere I can save? Yeah. I have got a bolt caster and I've got a... Oh, what's the other weapon? Blaze javelin. So we should probably charge these up, shouldn't we? What's that making all that noise? So I'm a little bit nervous here because... Oh, what am I doing? This isn't here, isn't it? As I say, I'm not... This is not something I'm particularly familiar with. Does the bolt caster not take charge? So I'm assuming that as soon as I start shooting this door, all kind of hell's going to break loose here. I believe I have to shoot this door, yeah. So I want to see if I can do it with the blaze javelin, because I think the blaze javelin will do more. Yes, I can. Okay, well nothing... Oh, I do see a sentinel appearing. Yeah, incoming. Well, these guys are going to be relatively straightforward for me to destroy. I've got my shield as well, so I was actually practicing on my island actually with taking these guys on, so let's just do this. So they're not particularly smart, and they don't do a lot of don't take a lot to destroy them. Oh, okay, he's a bit more of a problem. Right, let's get rid of you. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I need to get inside this now, because I'm getting low health. Oh! Oh, charge the shields! I need to get out, I need to get out! Why have I got no jetpack? Oh god, I'm gonna die here, I think. Can I get up on top, please? Thanks. Right, is that going to buy me a second? How do I recharge my shield? Okay, did that? I don't know if that actually was charging my shield there. Does my shield just recharge over time? I can take this guy out, I think. Trouble is, oh god, where's that coming from? Is he up? Is he up? No. To get recharge on my life support as well, because that's my shield. Don't run away, just stay there. Did he just recharge? I don't understand what just happened there. And what's this? He doesn't appear to be taking damage now. I'm pretty sure this is doing more damage than the bolt caster would, but I might be wrong. I'm not sure what that... Is that another one in the ground? I think we've got one glitched into the ground there by the looks of it. He's just recharging. What is recharging him? What is this thing? So maybe I can't... No, I don't think that's doing more damage than that. Oh god. I need to get in this... I need to get in this door, people! Blaze is going to run out of juice soon. Let's charge that back up. Yeah, I mean I'm actually not generally not too bad at shooter games, but just not practiced at this at all in this game, and I'm wondering if I'm doing this a bit early in my kind of in my development. So you may or may not see this, depending on if this is a complete disaster. Where's he gone? Oh, he's there. I'm not sure I could actually destroy this guy. I think it's just going to recharge on me over and over again. I wonder if that door's been repaired. It's getting close. I think we can just tank it. Okay, we're in. I don't think they'll come in. So, hopefully I've got everything to do this. Yes. That was a bit of luck. The terminal houses a blueprint and an upgrade for my exosuit. However, I find few clues for Apollo. It seems the Korvax within left this world many days ago. Apparently recalled on a priority transmission for their species flotilla. Something has them worried. We'll probe the factory logs, give them a good probing. This place seems to have been more than just a factory. It was a home to the Korvax, who lived within its walls. It appears that they were experimenting with autonomy from their collective. Examine the video feeds. One of the internal sensors has recorded movement within the facility. It shows me footage of the vents at my feet. There is something in here with me. Shine a light upon it. I shine a light upon it. It is a small hairy creature shaking afraid. It cries out. Is it a rabbit? The animal appears to have lived here for quite some time. Is it a space rabbit? There is a nest in the corner. Vestiges of food upon a small dish. Even a few clumsy toys and trinkets. The animal seems to have been a companion to the Korvax. Can we have him? My scanner tells me that the creature is gravely ill. It will die no matter what intervention occurs. Oh, I'm going to feed it then. I feed the creature. Nervously it takes the carbon and begins to eat. A few moments later it violently coughs up much of its little meal, only to try to continue the process, shivering with every mouthful. I move on from the factory complex, leaving the animal to its fate. Oh, wanted the little space rabbit for as a pet. Right, so now I've just got to get out of here by the looks of it. Can I? Oh, this is a Atlas door. Right, so by the looks of it, I just hang out down here. Hello. A couple of little doggies glitching through. Robo dogs. So if I just wait here for 30 seconds, it looks like they won't be aggroed. So I shall bring you back, guys, when this is done. Okay, guys, so yeah, I just had to wait actually. It seemed like if I just waited in that corner, they de-aggroed. So that is that part of the mission done, I believe. So I just have to go back into space now, and I should get a ping from, there we go, Apollo. So X, not that one. Good work. Your attack on that factory paid off. Did you get any useful data? Say no, or what happens next? No, not really. No matter, we have what we need. I recorded countless signal flares when the Sentinels started to appear. Energy streams sparked beneath the planet's surface, moving from monolith to monolith. We must be on the right track. Examine these structures, they are all linked, I know it. Good luck, I'll speak to you on the other side. Oh, and there's a starship just... So, yeah, so we got a new... I guess we moved on the mission there. Activate a portal is the next job to that. Alright, so yeah, so that was relatively straightforward. Just needed the just needed the shield really. And I think the blaze thing, the whatever it's called, the javelin, blaze javelin helped there. So what I'll do, guys, is I will shoot on back to the base, and we'll carry it on from there. So I will meet you back there. Hopefully this time it will be daytime. Alright, see you in a sec. Okay, so we're back at the base, and you should have just seen me do a mission in Ghost in the Sky. Interesting. This is, so if you haven't seen that before, if you just caught that, so this is what the game is now doing in terms of managing the terrain edits. So if you notice that as I came towards that door, if you could see through that door, it was full. So all the terrain had been put back in again. So I think, and I mentioned this before in a previous episode, I think they're kind of unloading the terrain edits, which is quite interesting. So I want to clear out this area, and I'm going to make it a bit like the idea is it's supposed to be like an arrivals and departures lounge sort of thing. So we're going to eventually put a whole load of more landing pads up here. In fact, actually what I need to do is go grab that one as well. I wonder if I can grab it out from underneath this ship that's about to land on it. Hopefully. So I'm going to keep you with me to do this. Oh, yeah, there's another ship coming down from somewhere. Apparently. I don't see it, unless it's counting this as being inside that. This is my primary ship anyway. This is why I've named it primary ship, so I don't forget. I have also got... What's it doing, game? What are you landing it on the pad? Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want you to do. Yeah, I have actually been doing a load of kind of grinding and farming and stuff, so I've got loads of credits now. So at some point in this... No. And there's no way of cancelling it once you get into that animation, from what I can tell, either. So annoying. Yeah, I will. I also need to go and build another... buy a better ship. Because I've got the credits for it now. I'm pushing on to kind of 30 million credits, so hopefully we can pick this up now, as long as nothing else kind of zips in there, and it is puffing away like it's got something coming in. Okay, we've got it. Yeah, it would be good if you could sort of mark some way of marking terrain that you're happy for it to respawn, because I don't need that there anymore. They can go back without any issue. Don't mind them respawning that terrain. So we're going to clear some of this out. Let's jump back in this ship so I can transfer. And let's get to this. So the first things first we're going to do is I'm going to take this terrain away. So I need to pick this guy up first. So I want to clear that hole out up there. Ah, we're too full. Okay. What have we got on us? Yeah, we've got all the resource from that pad, haven't we? So let's actually clear some of this out first. So we're just going to continue what we were doing before with this, really. And this is why I did all the grind for the pure ferrite. So I want to open all of this out. So you can see there, that's good. I've got enough to build 20 rooms. I need to be a little bit careful. And I'm going to periodically jump in and out of my ship here. But I need to be a little bit careful that I'm not going to come out of the side of the mountain. So if I do that, I'll probably reload. The challenge is always, because you can't see the terrain on the outside, is working out where you are. So I can do a landing pad there and a landing pad there. I can put landing pads all the way down here, but I'm not sure where I am. Like, I don't think that's going to be out of the mountain. Let's just do it. I think when I go out here, yeah, I'm deep inside the mountain here. I think. So we can go quite a few more that way. Alright, so guys, I'm going to tunnel this out just to get the footprint, and then I'll bring you back when I've done that. Alright, back in a sec. Hey guys, so just having a little quick fly around just to land this ship. I've built a couple more pads. I've got a bunch more grinding to do really to get as many as I want, because you just go through the resource so quickly. So we'll take a look at these. I think they're looking pretty cool. And I'll show you what the further plans are. I'm just waiting for this to go green. Hoping it is going to go green. There we go. This obviously needs a lot more terrain manipulation here just to fill all this in. So that's that one. So I'll just show you that in camera mode. So I think that looks pretty cool with the other one right next to it, the two exotics there. So if we just, while we're out in camera mode, so if you look in, I mean obviously I need to fill all that terrain back in, but if you just look what I've done kind of in there, we'll walk through that in a second, but I want to try and get another couple in quite tight, so I'm going to have another one in here once I've done the grind for resource. I just made a couple of little wall pieces to go down there just to look like that's supported. I think that kind of works. And obviously I need to cover all the terrain back in there. And then just flying around here, hopefully we can do this. I have annoyingly got a little hole that the game decided to chunk out, which I'll probably try and fill that in, but that one's done as well. So I need some more. Let's just get another ship just to confirm that it will actually land on there. So I'm just going to grab this. So we might be kind of getting to the limit of what we can do with the mountain here. I have still got some. I did still have some plans to do some stuff down in the Geo Bay, because I can actually get the next. This guy's gonna stick out, I think, isn't he? Is he gonna do something weird with the way he lands? I don't know why that one always turns. How does this look? I think that looks alright. Yeah, that works. Once I've tidied up the edges and stuff a bit, I think. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I think we're going to call that an episode. Coming along, I think, once I've tidied it all up. Oh, let's just, sorry, actually, before we go, I'll show you what it's like inside. Get around the ship. So that's all going to despawn. Apart from this little bit here, which is going to have to be terrain manipulated from inside the door. This is the trick, guys. If you get little bits and pieces like that, so you can't pull your terrain manipulator out while you're inside a building. But what you can do is just kind of stand in the doorway sometimes. Let's see if I can get this to work. And see, it just gives me a second. It'll let me have my weapon out, and then it'll put it away. So that's what I did in a couple of places where I've ship landing behind me. Yeah, you get like half a second to kind of click it. And what I could do is, no, I missed a shot there. What I could do is just actually put a door over there, and then deal with it. And once I get rid of it, it won't come back. It will do that It's up there somewhere, isn't it? I'm going to stick with this and see if I can fix it. There we go. So yeah, so this is the stairwell coming up. I've now opened this out. I'm going to make this like a little kind of security checkpoint, I think. So I might put a little office here. Not sure what this is going to be. Maybe like a lounge area. So I think this is going to be glass here. Or yeah, or maybe here it'll be glass. And then you go through this tunnel. Turn to the left is one loading bay. So that's this one. And then, and obviously I've got to fill all this terrain in, so you can't see all of this over here. And then this is going to go out, and I have got the opportunity for another junction there, which is what I was planning to do, but I might not have enough terrain edits. And then this is going to be another one here. So yeah, a bit of a hodgepodge episode, I guess, this one. But I hope you still enjoyed it, guys. And if you did, give us a like, and if you haven't subbed, then that'd be really appreciated. If you want to get updated when I do new stuff. Right, guys, thanks a lot. Take it easy. I shall catch you on the next one.